Good evening. My name is Anna Kastner. I'm a Pawtucket resident, and I'm also a member of the Providence chapter of the Democratic Socialists of America. I echo what Will said, and I'd like to briefly express my outrage at these rate hikes. In 2017, there were 20,000 shutoffs in Rhode Island, and in the past 5 fiscal years, National Grid has had $2 billion in net income and given $3.2 billion to their shareholders. That's money that's coming out of our pockets, including the pockets of the most vulnerable members of our community. And this goes to show that National Grid shouldn't be asking for a rate hike. They should be reducing rates, as other utility companies have in various states and communities, especially in light of the tax cuts they've received from the national government. Not only is this rate hike, frankly, offensive in light of those statistics, but National Grid is arguing that it will bring jobs to Rhode Island. So according to the filing, there are 87 jobs that this will bring, but those jobs are replacing workers who are retiring. So I urge the PUC to look into the net number of jobs that will be created by this rate hike, because frankly, the math doesn't add up. Again, the low-income protections are disgraceful and show that what we need is a percentage income payment plan that will allow people to have access to electric and gas to provide for their families without going without food or medicine or other human needs. Additionally, in terms of smart meters, what this will lead to is National Grid being able to shut off people remotely. And it will allow National Grid to have access to vast amounts of data about every single customer. And I urge the PUC to look into our privacy rights as consumers. Because as it stands, National Grid could do whatever it wants with this data. We need real protections in place to make sure that our data about our utility usage isn't being sold. Not only is National Grid robbing us in terms of the rates, but now they're trying to sell our data. And what this all comes down to is the fact that National Grid is a for-profit company. Their interest is increasing their revenue, paying their shareholders, but it's not about the people of Rhode Island. And so what we need is really a transformative vision of utilities. We need publicly owned utilities. We don't need our bills increasing and money going to shareholders around the globe. We need publicly owned utilities that are in the public interest. Thank you.